So let's keep going, and let's over here add that this is going to be another testimonials. I know that we already called one testimonials, but I'm just not going to be very original. We're just going to call it the same section over here, and we're going to copy this one, and then we're going to say this is going to be end of testimonial section. And over here, as always, we're going to start with section, and then we're going to say that this is going to be ID, and this is going to testimonials ID, right? And over here we're going to say that this is going to be a class, right? And we're going to say that this is going to be a let's say padding, as always, 5, and we're going to say that this is going to be background, and we're going to make the danger one, right, the red one. So if we close this one out, now you can see that this is going to be our testimonials, right? Now, as always, don't make the same ID. I didn't know how else to call, so I just used the same one for this project. But in general, obviously, don't use the same IDs. That doesn't really make much sense. So over here, we're going to say div class, and we're going to say container. And once we have the container, we would probably want to place our title again, right? So again, we're just going to go over here and look, where is our title? Right, it has to be somewhere over here. So we're just going to copy this one. And we're going to scroll back down. Look, where is our container? And place it right inside here, right? And here we're going to have to probably change this one to a, let's say, dark, right? And instead of contact us, let's just copy the same one, because I'm tired of typing testimonials all the time, right? So we're just gonna go over here, paste it over here, and now we have testimonials, right? And then there's gonna be another 2 divs, right? This is gonna be container, and we're gonna create 2 divs, right? And the first div is actually gonna be a row, and then there's gonna be 2 columns. So div class, and we're gonna say row. And over here we're going to say align item center, right? And by now you should know already what this does and what is flexbox. I really just don't want to repeat the same thing all over again, right? But we're just placing these items over here vertically, right? Then the next thing that we want to do is div over here class, and then we would want to say that this is going to be column small 6, and then over here we would want to place an image, right? So we're going to say image, and we're going to say source, and we're going to say this is going to be images, and then we're going to say this is going to be images work 4, and over here we're going to say this is going to be class, and this is going to be image fluid, right? So it is a responsive, and then we're going to say rounded circle over here like this, and then we're going to say d none, right? So which stands for display none, and display simple small block, right? So this is the part where we're actually going to be hiding the image, right? So right now, let me close this div, right? So this is going to be this image, right? So you can see that actually on a small screen it's going to be over here, but once I go over here, you can see that there's nothing going to be in here, right? The image is actually has disappeared, right? And this is because first we added this display none class, right? And then we say, starting from the small screen, display it as a block, right? So with the extra small screen, but then we get to the small screen, and then it's right here, right? And the reason for that, there was a couple just wanted to see that this is the option right now in the Bootstrap. This is how you can do it. And plus with this one, you know, let's say let's change around over here that only the block quote could be seen with these testimonials, right? So we have this first div over here, and then we obviously need to place actually another div, right? So we have this one, and I'm just going to make a room, and we're going to say div class, and over here we're going to say column small 6, right? The same thing. And now we're going to actually place a block quote, right? And block quote is going to be very, very similar to one that we had before, right? So we're going to say this is going to be a block quote, right? We're going to say class, and we're going to say this is going to be block quote, and we're going to say text, right? So we're going to change it around a little bit, right? Over here. And then over here, we're going to say that this is going to be a paragraph again. And we're going to place a font awesome icon over here. So it's going to be fa. And over here, we're going to say this is going to be a quote. And we're going to say left. And then we're going to again make it 2 times bigger, 2x. And then we're going to say that this is going to be area, hidden. And then we're going to say this is going to be true. True. And then once we have this, we can actually close this font awesome icon, right? And then we're just going to say some random text, lorem, right, over here. And let's just make 1 space over here. So now we have a little bit of room. And we can actually make the room over here by adding this margin, right? If you remember that, let's say margin right, and if I would add 2, right, you can see that I added the margin. So I don't need to do it with the space. I can do it actually over here. And I can create it, control it much more better, right? And the last thing within the actual block quote, right, we still want to place the footer. So we're going to say footer class, and we're going to say block quote footer, block quote, and we're going to say footer. That's going to be our class. And we're just going to write coding over here, addict. Right, so now we have over here this block code, and we're actually done with this section, right? And again, let's just check it out on a small one. What happens, right? So now you can see that both of them are here, and both of them, all 3 of them are actually vertically in the center, right? That was the align item center, right, with the row. And over here, you can see again, we're gonna create this progress bar.